Card number 6 is tall and slim. You've got panels and decoration that are actually there, some of them with mats and layers, the ones at the front, the rest of them are actually stuck flat, no dimension. Okay, let's take a look at the main card. So this is our card base. I'm just going to take off those little feathers of cardstock that are actually included. And it's already pre-scored. The Scan and Cut has done all that work for us. We can see how we can layer that and concertina it backwards and forwards. Once you've actually got your card, you need to think about the way that you want this to open. So when I'm looking at this, I'm feeling like I should be turning it over and I should concertina the other way. That's one of the most important elements of this. With each of these cards, there are things for us to learn. On this one, it's making sure that we're thinking ahead of ourselves and doing all of our preparation with our planning and getting the direction of the card opening perfectly. So again, we need to just come away by 1 millimetre from the edge of that panel. And then our card is going to fold nice and flat. The second panel that's going to sit inside, all of these have been pre-prepared. So we've got our single mats and layers designed on top of each other. Remember, if you're using a decorative paper, something with a pattern, then please think about which order you want to cut these in, and also making sure that you've got them with the right and the wrong side, because it's very important and it's very easy to slip up, potentially putting the cardstock with the glue on the wrong side. You can see how simple it's going to be to layer this one up. Occasionally, when you're working with your Scan and Cut, you may get the odd little feather on your cardstock, and particularly if the blades are starting to blunt or your mats are getting particularly warm. If that happens, take a sanding block and go to the edge of the card and just run your finger along the edge, making sure that you've got all those little feathers or little fibres of card out of the way. So particularly with blank cards, you could see how easy it would be to put the tape on the wrong side. So think it through, plan it, layer it up before you get started. But for anybody who's looking for a tall, slim card that would put some beautiful decoupage on the front, maybe one of your tattered lace, fabulous florals, this is the perfect card. And just finally finishing off that last part of the assembly, you can see there are the two cards themselves. Refer back to the other pictures that you'll find as part of this collection to be able to get the finished result.